Hey guys, what's up everybody? I'm so glad you guys are here. So, sorry I was a little bit late. I'm normally right on time, but today I just got done eating dinner with my mother and mother-in-law and my husband and my son. So, today we're going to talk about, first of all, let me say who I am. What's up you guys? My name's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Welcome to our regularly scheduled every single night 7 p.m. Central Standard Time recovery support group meeting. Welcome to everybody that's here that's new. I'm really glad you guys are here, and I hope that what we talk about tonight can help you if you're struggling, or if you've had anybody that has passed due to overdose. I know that that's hard. Listen, and I want to talk to you guys about what inspired me to do this video tonight. So, Simo, shout out to Simo. She's in the comment section right now. Hey, girl. She had texted me today on the Real Talk Recovery phone line, and she has she lost a friend to an overdose. And so I was talking with her, and I was thinking, we should talk about that tonight, because so many of us have been through that same situation where, we've lost people who have passed due to the disease of addiction. They talk about the disease of addiction being cunning, baffling, and powerful. And it will have you chasing drugs into the gates of insanity or death. Okay? And so I think it's important for us all who are in recovery and who have been sober to remember that we're not immune to relapsing. We're not immune to falling back. And one of the things that I have to do on a constant is remind myself where I came from. Remind myself what it was like when I was in my active addiction. Some people might say, why would you do that? Why would you remind yourself over and over again about what it was like, and why do you play those memories over again in your mind? And I'm telling you guys why I do that. It's because it helps me to not forget where I came from. It helps me to remember that I don't want to go back. I don't want to die, because that's what's going to happen. Jails, institutions, and death. How many of you guys have heard that saying when you were in treatment, or just from going to meetings? Jails, institutions, and death. I used to think people that were, hey Misty, I see that Misty joined. Thank you so much. Shout out to Misty, MURK, and Mama of Kenny for joining my membership on my channel. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. So shout out to Mama of Kenny, Misty Johns, and MURK for joining and becoming members of Real Talk Recovery. Hey CG, what's up? So, okay, this is what I want to talk about, okay? So Gold Dust Woman says, what's that? So if you look on the YouTube channel now, KRISSY, there's a new thing beside my name. It says join in blue letters. If you're a patron, you're already on Patreon, so you don't have to join my membership, okay? But if you want to, you can. It's just up to you guys. All it is just levels, okay? So the first level is shout outs and videos. The second level is membership, member only live streams, and the third level is member only chat. And so it's just a new thing. It's kind of like Patreon, only it's directly here on YouTube. So it's just whatever one you prefer, but you're not, like, if you're already a patron, you don't have to join both. Hey Dwight, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my God, thank you. You did not have to do that, but I'm so excited that y'all want to join. That makes me so happy. Yes.
I have to show you something.
Okay. Nate wants to show you guys something real fast, okay? Before we get into our meeting, okay? Go ahead, buddy. Wow, that is so cool. How did you do that? That's amazing.
I can't even do it with a pinky.
Oh, wow.
You try.
Okay. Oh, I did it.
See, it's a balancing eagle.
It is. I like that.
Whoa.
Whoa. the first tier is $1.99. The second tier is $2.99, and I think, or $4.99, and the third tier is $9.99. So if you want to join, you can join. If you don't, I totally understand. Don't feel like you have to do it, you guys. It's just a way to support my channel, okay? So, and if you become a member, do not fret. I will have member-only announcements on the community tab, and I'm going to make a private member-only Hangouts chat. So it's going to be cool, y'all. It'll be worth the $2, $5, or $10 that you pay. I promise I'll make it worth your while. So anyway, but it's like I said, it's just a way to support the channel, and I really appreciate anybody that decides to join. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like, seriously. So let's talk about overdose awareness. Let's talk about how to deal with grief, how to deal with losing a friend to an overdose, how that feels. So, and Simo, thank you for letting me share about your experience, because I know that it's hard, girl, and I just want you to know I really, really appreciate you for letting me share about it. Okay, so today Simo called me and she was telling me about what happened, and we were talking about it. And one of the first things that I do whenever I hear about somebody that passes away, like my automatic knee-jerk reaction is to start, like, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like to joke or to try and make the person laugh, right? Because I'm not somebody who deals well with grief. I'm not somebody who deals well with death. It makes me really uncomfortable, and sometimes I don't even know how to process it. Now, I've lost quite a few friends to overdoses in the years that I've been sober, and each person that I've lost, I've dealt with it in a different way. Okay, so I remember the first year that I got sober. I maybe have been sober like 6 months to a year, and I had been going to meetings, right? Hey, Rochelle. Y'all, that's my cousin. Hey, girl, what are you doing? Hey, Bobby, I love you. And so Bobby lost her soon. It was your fiance, huh, Bobby? Shout out to Rochelle Dixon in the comment section. Hey, Avery. Thanks, girl. I appreciate that. Thanks for the $5. So let's talk about how do you deal with it, you guys. What do you do whenever you lose somebody to an overdose? I'm trying to figure out a way to prop up my phone without making it shaky. The first thing that I said was to Simo is, you know what you're going to do? This is what you're going to do, okay? When you lose somebody to an overdose, you guys, you're not going to go out and get high, right? That's the last thing you can do. The last thing you need to do is to be alone by yourself and going out and using drugs, right? That's going to only make the situation worse, right? So a lot of the times when we lose somebody, we automatically go back to what our brain used to do, which was to seek relief in substances, right? How many of you guys have had a situation arise in your life where your knee-jerk reaction was, I need to use drugs? Hey, welcome to the Recovery Soldiers, Avery. Thanks, girl. Thanks for joining. I'm so excited. You guys, this is so crazy to me because it makes it easier, I guess, for people to just click it and join. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Real Talk Recovery Army. Okay, so it's like a lot of the times when I have things that happen in my life, whether it be losing somebody that passes away, or having like an argument with somebody, right? Or just anything, you guys, that like makes me feel uncomfortable, right? Because that's what I would do in my addiction, was I used drugs and alcohol to change the way I felt. And when I didn't feel good, I reached for those substances. And so that's what we have to do in our recovery, is we have to find new ways to cope with life on life's terms and not reach for drugs and alcohol to change the way we feel. So what do you do? What do you do when you lose somebody? What happens when somebody that you were very close to overdoses and dies? How do you handle that situation? So this is my suggestion, and this is what I told Simo today when we talked on the phone. I said, you know what you're going to do? You're going to step up and you're going to be of service. You're going to step up and you're going to help other people. Okay? That's how you're going to keep your head on straight, and that is going to save your ass. So the guy who passed away, his girlfriend, if she's in here, girl, we're all here for you. We love you, and we want you to know that we support you. She is in sobriety. She's been sober for over a year. Okay? And so one of the things that CMO can do right now is she can step up and she can be a good friend to that young lady. She can offer to do recovery meetings and bring her over here and hang out with us, do Zoom meetings, talk on the phone with her, take her some food to eat, cook her a dinner, girl, but throw yourself into service work, okay? Being of service to others is going to help take your mind off of the way you feel, the pain, the sadness, the grief, right? That's going to help you to feel a lot better. And it helps me every time. Every time I get stuck up inside my head and I'm feeling the woe is me's, or I'm feeling just having a bad day, guess what I do? I help somebody else. If I'm like today, I was having a shitty day, you guys. I just been feeling a little depressed. You know, the quarantine's getting to me. The quarantine's getting to me. And so I was like, what can I do? What can I do that I know will make me feel better? So you know what I did? I got on my phone, I recorded a video for my Patreon, and I called my girls on Patreon a video chat. We talked for a few minutes, and I felt 100% better. Then I got up and I went outside and I walked in the sunshine and got some fresh air. I've done that twice today, you know, and it made me feel so much better. Hey Ben, what's up, babe? Every time, I'm telling you guys, like, and this is something that I learned in the 12 steps, okay? And so for those of you guys that maybe are not familiar with the 12 steps, the 12th step is giving back what was so freely given to us, okay? And so after you work through the 12 steps, right? You get to number 12, and that's when you start giving back. Okay, so even if you're not somebody who has worked the 12 steps, you can still help others. You can still give back. And I'm telling you guys, this is a surefire way to get your head on, get yourself out of the bad headspace that you're in. I mean, there's nothing like it. I've heard so many other people that aren't even addicts and alcoholics who talk about helping others and how it helps them, you know? Nicole posted it earlier today. Oh, CG. Her channel's called Lisa's Real Spill. She was on my channel, 2 or 3 days ago? Lisa's Real Spill. In fact, she should be over here any minute now. I've been trying to help her with some ideas for her channel, and so that's what we've been doing, is we've been working together on helping her get her channel and stuff up and running. But I hope you guys know that. Okay, so let's talk about let's say you're helping people, right? Hey, Carrie, let's say you're helping people and you're still feeling shitty, right? Let's say you're just feeling it, right? You're upset. You're grieving the loss of a friend. It's okay, you guys, to feel that feeling. It's okay to move through those feelings and not be ashamed that you feel that way. One of the main things I think it's important to do is to let someone know that you're struggling. Let someone know that you have someone close to you and that you need your recovery family to be there for you, to be on backup, to be on standby, right? You know how we talked about snitching on our addiction? Well, when we're going through something hard, like grieving the loss of a loved one or a close friend, or just a friend in recovery, when we're going through that, we need to have our recovery family on backup. Do y'all want to see the dog attack? Hey, crew. Oh, sorry about that. Good, you guys. Have your recovery family on backup. Let them know that you're going through a hard time and that you need some people to talk to. And also, you know what? It's okay to be by yourself too, but this is what I suggest. Yes. I don't suggest, and I'm working out at this moment, which is a great substitute for addiction. Hey, Bird. Here you go, baby. Hold on to this. I can't hold it. I'm doing, you know that I'm busy right now. Okay. It is, and that's another thing. So let's say that's a good example. That's good, Murd. Good job. So let's say you lost a loved one who passed away from an overdose, and you're feeling all this pent up aggression, and you're feeling all these racing thoughts. Going for a walk, working out, doing a meditation, doing some yoga, doing some exercise, coming and hanging out on the Real Talk Recovery right here with us and chatting with everybody. This is all different coping skills that you can utilize instead of picking up drugs and alcohol. Okay? Back in the day when we were getting high, all we knew was how to go out and reach for drugs and alcohol. But today we're learning new ways to cope. And today we don't have to pick up drugs and alcohol. That's the beautiful thing about being in recovery, is that we can make a choice today. Okay? When we were in our active addiction, you guys, we were under the spell of drugs and alcohol. Because what do they say? They say you're only powerless when you have those substances in your body. Okay, so today, I'm not drinking, I'm not drugging. So I have the power of choice today. Today, I can make good decisions, right? Decisions. Today, I can choose sobriety. All right. When I was in my active addiction, I was powerless. My brain was controlled by those substances because I was putting those substances in my body nonstop. Right? I didn't have any time free from those substances. So once I was able to get freed from those substances and actually have some clear mind, right? I can make good choices today. I can choose to live in my recovery today. And that's the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world, because I remember a time when I never thought I'd be able to live in recovery. I never thought I would be able to choose to live sober, and today I can. That's a miracle. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about, because for a junkie like me to not have a needle hanging out of my arm, that is a miracle. And for me not to be up in the Walmart stealing stuff out of the aisles, that's a miracle. For me to not be leaving my son somewhere with somebody else, that's a miracle. For me to be spending Easter dinner with my family and not over here falling asleep at the dinner table, that's a miracle. I remember a time where I couldn't even get together for a holiday with my family without being under the influence, and today I don't have to do that. And that's because I'm not using, and so if you're struggling and you're going back and forth, using sober, right? First of all, you're risking your life. Okay. Every single time that you go back and forth, it could be you could die, right? And so I think it's important for us all to realize that too, how serious it is. That's how I have to look at things, you guys. I have to look at relapsing like it's going to be a death sentence. Some people might think that my way of recovery is extreme, right? That what I'm doing by reminding myself constantly is extreme. But I'm telling you guys from experience, I have never, ever been able to stay sober when I'm just trying to forget that I was an addict. I also, for the first time in a long time, I can say it feels good to feel good. Yeah, that's what's up, Dwight. Hell yeah. Right? And also, here's the thing, you guys, like when I hear somebody that goes back out and they end up dying, it is a wake-up call for me. Okay? It is a wake-up call for me. So this is a wake-up call for all of us. Simo losing her friend is a wake-up call for all of us. We all need to say, you know what? That could have been me. That could have been me, okay? That could be any of us. All it takes is one time to fall back. All it takes is picking up one time, you guys, and then your whole life is down the drain. Everything gone. And think about, here's the other thing that I have to think about. All the family members that I hurt because I was being selfish, because I wanted to get high, because I wanted to feel that feeling. And those family members that are grieving my life because I passed away from an overdose. That's what addiction is. Addiction is selfish. It's just us trying to change the way we feel and not deal with reality. You know, I pray for anybody out there that's struggling. I really do. But if you're struggling, keeping it a secret, sitting in your house is not going to help. You have to reach out for help. You cannot do this alone. The only reason I say this, you guys, is because I tried to do my recovery alone for many, many years. Okay, and I relapsed and I relapsed and I relapsed and I relapsed.
And you relapse for money.
Thank you, baby. I love you. I'm so proud of you. You're such an awesome woman and role model for everyone. I love you too, Bobby. I love you, girl. You know I love you and I miss you. You can come by the house anytime. Come by my house, girl. You have my cell phone number. Just come over and hang out with us. Girl, you got to see Nate. He's so big. An addiction, without exaggerating, is evil. It's like a spell. It takes hold of you. Yes, Murd.
Show them how big I am.
Yes, you can show them how big you are. Go ahead.
T-posing diarrhea. Bloodstains.
Oh my God. Don't ask me why my son's obsessed with diarrhea. Do not ask me. My ex is out there homeless and using, and all his phone numbers are off. I'm so damn worried about him. I know that's right, girl. I'd be worried too. And you know what? Here's the thing, though. Like, you could go look for him, but that's going to put you in a dangerous situation. Please take this money and go in there with your daddy, please. I love you. Bye. Go. I love you, Nate. You're distracting Mama.
Diarrhea, bloodstains.
Okay, bye. Nate, it's not funny. Hush. Painful holidays with family where you just feel shame. I know I've been there too, Pin-Up Pumpkin.
Daddy.
And it is easy, especially since we're all stuck inside right now. You know? Like being in fights with people I care about, or being lost and can't find my way home. Weird things like that, and they seem to last all night. Ben, I have bad dreams too. A lot of my dreams are about my husband being with another woman. Isn't that weird? My heart goes out to the homeless who are suffering from addiction and bad health. I mean, mine too. My brother's out there homeless and using too, KRISSY. I'm super worried. Oh gosh, here's the thing, you guys. I can tell you all day long, like, let's go get your brothers. Let's go find them, right? But it's like, I remember when I was in my addiction, like nobody could tell me nothing. Nobody could come get me and make me do anything, right? Like I had to go through what I went through to get to where I'm at today, you know? It really is difficult. Hey, Camila, how you doing, girl? How'd your surgery go? Yes, please, Bobby, text me. I love you, girl. All it takes is one little compulsive thought that tells you nobody is watching. I can go cop a 20-piece and everything will be fine. Kenneth, exactly. Exactly. And that's how it happens for me. It'll be one little intrusive thought. And what will happen is, if I don't come on here, I'm being straight up with y'all. If I don't come on here and say, I thought about getting high today, and I keep it a secret, my mind will play with that idea. That's why I come on here and I say it on my channel, because it's like I'm telling 4,000 people that I just thought about using. And so it's almost like, well, now you can't go out and use because then everybody's going to know, right? I'm coming up on 3 years in recovery on May 30th. I attempted suicide and I'm ashamed of myself for being so freaking selfish. Thankfully, God's seen it possible for me to come back. Amen, Dwight. Amen. It was good. First night was bad. I was in a lot of pain and they...
Look.
What, babe? Okay, buddy. Good job. Found out my grandmother in nursing home has COVID-19. I think that plus quarantine has something to do with them. Yes, Ben. And you know what? Every single night before you go to bed, Ben, this is what I would suggest doing if you're struggling with nightmares. Just try listening to like a peaceful meditation, like when you're going to bed. Nate, stop. Stop. Go. Go. You're about to get a whooping. What? Welcome to the recovery, Soldier Sky. Damn, y'all are crazy. Thanks, girl. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much. Damn, thank you. Y'all are going to make me cry. Like, thank you. You know how much I appreciate that. If you guys are ever struggling or somebody you care about ever ends up overdosing and you think you can't call me, you're a damn fool. Okay, listen to me. you can text me or call me anytime, you guys, and I will call you right back. If I don't see your call, because I check my phone, and then I will call you back, okay? And I will talk with you as long as you need me to talk with you, all right? As long as I can help you from making a decision that's not a good decision, right? We be, Staten is my island. We be recovering on every Sunday, honey. Welcome. Can I tell them about that, Misty? Okay, let me read Misty's comment. Dwight, I attempted suicide 2 months ago and had to be on life support. So listen to this story. Misty, is it okay if I share it with everybody? Misty has been with the Real Talk Recovery family for almost a year now, huh, Misty? And she was very, very, very active here in the chat. She was here for every meeting. The way I met Misty was through Dr. B. She's one of Dr. B's patients, and he suggested her to come over here to Real Talk Recovery and hang out with us. Me and her started talking on the phone, and she's been with us ever since. Well, all of a sudden, she was just gone. Out of nowhere, gone. She had been with us for 6 months straight, and she just disappeared. And so Cindy Briggs, shout out to Cindy Briggs, Cindy Briggs is on top of it like white on rice. For all of you guys that she greets that come into the chat, she remembers every single one of y'all's names. She always knows when somebody's not here. So shout out to Cindy. She saw that Misty hadn't been coming around, and she called me. She said, "Where the hell's Misty Johns?" And I was like, you know what? You're right. She hasn't been around. I have no idea. So I called Misty's phone, and nobody was answering. Right? So I was like, what the hell is going on here? So I messaged Misty on Messenger, and she was literally in the hospital coming off of the suicide attempt. She had taken all of her medications, a whole bunch of just different pills, right? And that's all she remembers, right? I know, I am. And that really hit me, you guys, because this is somebody that Misty's been with our Real Talk Recovery family, well, for a long time now, for, like I said, almost a year. And so to see her not here and then realize that it was because she was so in such a bad place that she felt like she needed to take her own life. Like, I felt so bad because I felt like, what could I have done to help her more, But then I also have to remember, like, I can't save anybody, but it does make you feel like it's so close to home, like I can't even imagine, like, I guess it was right there, like it's happening to one of our own Real Talk Recovery family members. And I don't want anybody here to ever feel like they have to do that, like they ever have to feel like they're not heard or they're that alone, that they can't be saved, like obviously, Misty, God has a plan for you because he don't want you going nowhere. All right? And that's a huge sign. Whenever something like that happens and you make it out alive, you guys need to understand something. That's because you're meant to be here. There's a purpose for you, and you're just letting it pass you by. So I'm just going to keep it straight up with y'all. Pull your head out of your ass and realize that you're special and that you are worthy and that you deserve love and recovery and everything in the world. You deserve it. So, man, I'm telling you what, I hated to even hear that news, but I'm so glad that you're back, Misty, and I'm glad that Misty has gotten it back in the middle. Like, she's not hanging out on the sidelines. She came straight back, got a sponsor, got involved, and that's really important. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really important, you guys. Like, I can't stress to you guys enough how important it is to have support. Okay, how important it is to have accountability, how important it is to have each other. Your recovery family is going to be the ones that are there for you when you're struggling. Those are going to be the people who are going to say, hey, where's Misty been? I haven't seen her lately. Those are the people that are going to be there for you when you get back, Yeah, and that's the thing. Every single person has an important place because you don't know when somebody comes into the chat and you say, hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Like, you don't understand. Some people are in a place where they feel like that's the only thing nice they've heard, you know? And so I don't think y'all understand. Like, I don't even understand it sometimes. I don't understand. I don't understand the influence and the impact that we have. You know what I mean? But we do. We have an impact, you guys. Staten, as my island says, I'm super depressed lately. Hey, Introverto83, what's up? Staten is my island. I understand and I feel you, man. I feel you. Listen to me about that depression, okay? I was talking about that today with the girls. That depression, listen to me. And I don't want to be insensitive, so please don't take that I'm telling you that your depression isn't valid, because that's not what I'm saying. But whatever that depression is making you feel, you push back and you do the opposite of what it's telling you to do. If your depression is telling you to stay in bed and not leave your house, get up, go outside, and get out in the sunlight. If your depression is telling you that you're not worthy, then you need to reach out and talk to some friends that love you and care about you, okay? I mean, you got a family here on the channel. I mean, everybody knows who Staten is, my island. We all know that he loves to flirt with all the ladies. So even though you're a little hoochie mama flirt, we still love you. We still love you, and you're part of our family. You know what I mean? We all know who you are. We all talk about you too. I was telling the girls the other day. Did you see what Staten is my island said in the chat the other day? So you never know, you guys, when somebody's struggling, okay? Even somebody who puts on a happy face, they could be struggling behind that, you know? And I think that's really important. What do we talk about? We talk about principles before personalities. And some of us are at points in our sobriety where we're coming in, we're serious, we want to talk about sobriety when we talk about recovery. Then some of us are just getting started, where we're still trying to 13th step, folks. And some of us are way far advanced, and we're like, to hell with all these real talk recovery meetings. I mean, everybody's at a different stage, right? What's up, Goldilocks? Happy Easter to you, baby. And so, just like, here's the thing, you guys, like, just how we've all learned to grow with each other, and we like gauge each other's personalities, you know, that's what we have to do. And we're all working together. That's the beautiful thing about like being in recovery, is that we're all learning that, you know what, everybody's different. Nobody's the same, and what works for me might not work for you. My recovery family means the world to me. Without other recovering addicts, I honestly don't think I could live life on life's terms. Dwight, I heard that. Hitman said, I was a bad 13th stepper. I bet you was, Hitman. That's what you were doing, putting on a smile when you were dying inside. And here's the thing, you guys. I love you, girl. You're doing such a good job. Hey, Miss Brewer. I love you. Y'all shout out to Miss Brewer in the chat. Let me tell y'all about Miss Brewer. You guys know all those stories I told you about at Kroger? That lady right there, Miss Kathy Brewer, that was my boss. And she's seen me at my worst. So maybe one day I'll have Miss Kathy on the channel and she can tell y'all some stories. But you guys, I'm telling you guys, like, I went from being, you know, on drugs, not able to work a job, getting my son taken away, not even being trusted, never being trusted, to having everything I could want in my life back. I have my son back. I have an amazing husband who I love more than anything in the world. And I'm telling you guys, like, I'm so transparent with my sobriety. Every person that I've ever met knows now that I'm sober. Because when I was in my addiction, I was wilding out. When I was in my addiction, I didn't hide it that I was on drugs. And so when I got sober, everybody was so happy to see that, because I was such a hot mess. And so I want you guys to know that if I can get sober and I can change my life, then so can you. If I can turn my life around from stealing, lying, cheating, manipulating, hurting and harming others, hurting and harming myself, losing jobs because of my addiction, then I know all of you guys can do it. All of you guys can do it. And that's why I get so emotional when I talk about it, because it's the truth. Staten is my island said, this is the first channel I haven't been blocked. Well, Staten is my island. I thought about blocking you, but then I thought, and this is what I told my girls, I said, we don't know how he's feeling and what he's struggling with, so we're going to give him a chance. So just so you know, I'm working on trying to give people chances. I don't want to block people out that are struggling, but when you're coming in and you're saying things that can be misconstrued or misunderstood as disrespectful, it's hard for me. So that's why you got to take it easy a little bit, because we're serious about staying sober in this group. We're serious about helping each other recover from this group, but we're also serious about trying to help people that are struggling. So I do understand that people act out when they're struggling. So I'm telling you, man, you was almost out of here like a couple days ago, but I had to get a hold of my pit bull because she was like, he's flirting with everybody. But we love you, and we just know that's you, and we accept you for you. But I'm going to tell you something. Ain't none of these girls going to hook up with you, so you need to give it up. They all got their minds and their goals on sobriety. You know, that's what our main focus is here, you guys. It's getting dark. It's fixing to storm bad out here, y'all. Bad. We got our minds focused on sobriety, and that's what we're all trying to work towards. And it's serious, because just like with what happened with Simo's friend.
Crazy ass weather. Nate and I are leaving.
Y'all are going home?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm following you guys.
I can't find my wallet on, so.
Okay, I got to go home, you guys. It's time for us to go home. Let me show y'all this weather real fast. Hold on, I'll turn y'all around. But like I was saying, though, the reason why we take our recovery seriously, you guys, is because, oh shit, look at this. Is because, you guys, it's so important. I know it's okay to have fun, but we're all trying to stay sober and do the right thing. If we get caught up in our doing stupid shit, then we can relapse and die. And so, shout out to everybody out there. Simo, we love you, girl. I hope you know that I love you so much, and if you ever need me, all you got to do is call me. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my ass on down the house because it's fixing a tornado, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It's literally about a tornado. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the... Well, I can take y'all out with me. Come on. Hey, it's fixing a tornado. Yeah. I'm getting on the road. I'm getting...
Out of his car, because he had that one, leaving the money from him in his pocket, and I said, you're going to lose that. So he put it under your wallet.
Oh, he put his wallet under my wallet? You don't know where it's at? It's not on my purse. Your dad done lost his wallet. Lord help us. Do you... Hold on, guys. I'm getting... Oh, okay.
Because I'm missing I had a hat.
Sorry, Kenneth.
And a black shirt.
Or do I need to get the food?
You do, because he's got the dog. So,
I have everything was black on.
all right, hang on, I'll get my
Okay, yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, you need
I
to.
think we got
Nathaniel,
you
shut that door.
got you some nice wipers.
Oh, yeah, I know, I'm thinking I'm due for a record too, so.
I'm not good at driving in the rain.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it looks like worse than rain.
It looks like a tornado.
Yeah.
I'll hold it just like that. I got it. Let me out of here so I don't die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not the new cooker.
Get out of my way then.
Oh, I just got.
You better buckle him up in the old Jeez Louise. Nicole's on the road. Woo! Lord Jesus. Keep us safe, Lord. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Okay, so let's keep on talking about recovery. It helps me stay calm because I get my anxiety going up when I get out here on the road when it's raining. So okay. I don't want to lose any more people to the disease of addiction, you know, guys. And that's why I do these classes or these groups, whatever you want to call these support groups, because this helps me stay sober. It helps me to not forget. And I hope that it's helping you do the same. You know, I was talking to the girls in my Patreon today, and I've been really having a hard time. Like, I've just been feeling down, you know. And I know it's because of being inside and being in, just having the whole quarantine thing kind of weighing heavy on me. But I'm telling you this, I don't want to lose my life, you know. I don't want to lose my life. I don't want to lose everything. And that's what I keep on having to remind myself. Come on, Nicole, stay on the right track. Stay sober. Do this, do that, because this is how you're going to stay alive. This is how I'm going to stay alive, is by staying sober. I cannot get high, because if I get high, I'll lose everything. I'll lose my life. And so that's what we got to help each other remember. We got to help each other remember that to use is to die. Okay? To use is to die. I know that might seem like an extreme thing to say to some people, but to a drug addict like me, no, it ain't. It's not extreme at all. It's just the damn truth. If I pick up a drink or a drug today, I'm going to die. So instead of looking at dope, instead of looking at heroin or meth or coke or Xanaxes as relief, look at it as death. Look at it as your killer. Look at it as suicide, right? That's how we got to look at it. We got to take this shit serious. It ain't a game, you know? It's not a game. Because that one drink, that one drug could be our last drink or drug. Just like what happened to poor Simo's friend. You know, probably didn't even think about that. That was probably the last thing going through his mind, was that he was not going to be alive. You know, we never think that. We don't think that today could be the day. You know, today could be the day. I could die today, right now, driving down the street. You know? And that's when my mom, you know, when I was in church, y'all, I was a real big Pentecostal. Grew up underneath the pew, doing back handsprings down the aisle, screaming and speaking in tongues. Okay? When I grew up like that, they would tell us, they would say this to us. If you died today, are you ready? If God came down today, would you be ready? You know, well, if you died today, would you be ready? You need to think about that. We all need to think about that, you know? Serious. Damn, you should see the sky right now, you guys. It is a black cloud. It is scary. Does that bother you guys, or do y'all like seeing it? Let me know. Take y'all with me today. Who's gonna come see me? Y'all gonna come see me in Little Rock? Cheeky, 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 boop, boop. I'll take y'all down the back road. It's hard out here for a pimp when you got to get the money for the rent. I can't see shit. That's how bad my vision is, you guys. Like, I have my glasses on right now, but I can't stand driving in the rain. It makes me so nervous. So, I I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed just chilling with me during this rain. And, you know, the channel, we're just going to keep sticking to what we know. I'm going to keep doing recovery. We're all going to stick together during this. And if any of you guys are struggling, please reach out and call me, okay? Please reach out and call me. I'll do anything I can to help you, okay? All you got to do is reach out, all right? If you're struggling and you just need somebody to hear you, just need somebody to talk to, text me. If you just want to say hi, text me. If you feel depressed, text me. I mean, what could be the worst that could happen? I mean, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna text you back. You know, I think a lot of you think I'm not gonna answer the phone or something. You know, I'm like, what's good? It's Real Talk Recovery. Whoop whoop. So let me tell y'all something real fast. So I have had a couple people call and they'll text me and say, hey, is this Real Talk Recovery? And I won't even text them back. I'll just call and say, what up? You know what I mean? And they're like, oh shit, it is Nicole. I'm like, hell yeah, it is. Who'd you think it was? Who'd you think it was? Oh damn, the damn red light's broken. What the hell? You know, it's that's how I am, Pinup Pumpkin. I'm like, what's up? Because I swear to God, people just don't even think I'm going to call. Why is this damn rain coming from the other side of me? It's coming from my back end. Let me make sure this lady's going to stop. She ain't going to stop. Okay, thank you. Let me go. I'm waiting on y'all. See if y'all are going to let me go. I am literally an old lady, y'all. I drive like 1 mile an hour. Especially in this sideways rain shit. This scares me. Lord, be with me, Jesus. Please help me, God. Real Talk Recovery family, pray for me right now. Okay, there we go. We're safe. See, when I'm on the roads that I know, I don't feel bad. Like, I know this road. But you see the rain, y'all? It's coming from the side. It's sideways rain. Stupid people driving fast. You gotta be careful and stuff like this. People could hydroplane. I know, I freak out about a lot of stuff. You know it's hard out here for a pill. Yeah, the wipers, they're going so fast. They're going because the water's coming from the sideways. Oh, I know. I was just going so slow, G. Is it relaxing? Oh, that makes me happy to hear that. Okay, I'll be quiet. Y'all want to listen to the radio? I don't know if it'll demonetize me, but fuck it. Okay, here we go, guys. Turning left now. What in the hell is that person doing blinding me? God. I'm being careful, you guys. Don't worry. I don't drive fast at all. I'm very, very slow. Because I get paranoid. I used to be real stupid when I was young and when I was getting high, you guys. And I would just drive erratic. I would drive under the influence. I would drive drinking. I would drive eating Xanax bars. And I was just so irresponsible. So now when I drive, I'm very, very careful. Just because, you know, it's not just my life, it's other people's lives. You know, to see the way I was when I was in my addiction and then see me now, I'm telling you guys, and I know some of y'all can probably relate, it's a miracle. because I was so irresponsible back then. You know, I didn't think about anybody but myself. And so just to hear myself talking sometimes, I think, damn, girl, you changed so much. You've changed so much, you know, because I didn't think of anyone but myself when I was using. That's all I thought about. And so I'm just so grateful, you guys. I'm so grateful to have a second chance at life. And that's why I want to share it with you guys. I want to share it with you guys all the time, because if I can change my life, then you guys can change your life. You guys can do anything you put your mind to. You just got to believe. All right? And I know that might sound so lame, but you guys, I'm telling you from my heart, from the bottom of my heart, if I can change my life, then you can too. You know, and I was strung out. I was a strung out junkie. I was on the needle bad, you guys. And if I can get my life together, anybody can. Anybody can. You know, my life isn't perfect, and I'm not a perfect person, but I sure as hell put in an effort. I try so hard, you guys. I try so hard. You know who I want you guys to go check out? For those of you guys that don't watch this channel, how many of you guys watch Leonard from Her Opiate Fix? He's got such a good channel. I want y'all to check him out. I know a lot of you guys will be able to relate to him. Her Opiate Fix. And you know what, Rob? It makes me so glad that you're here, Rob, because sometimes I think that, you know, maybe I don't relate to people that are in your situation, but it just goes to show you that, like, we all have something in common, you know what I mean? Like, even though you didn't go the same places I went, you're still here and you can relate to some of my story, you know what I mean? So, I'm just proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you, Rob. You're just making headway for real. And I know that you feel I'm so glad that you feel comfortable enough to be here with all of Sorry. It makes me happy that you feel comfortable and welcome here. It really, really does, because you're welcome here, and anybody is really welcome here. But it makes me happy when new people show up and they feel like they're a part of the family. You know. Okay, you guys, we made it to my house. I'll show you where I live for those of you guys that don't know. Oh, Nicole, you've got to watch Leonard's channel. His channel's called Her Opiate Fix. HEROPIATEFIX. Yes, I am too. Rob's he has been a good, what's it called? He fits in the fam pretty well. He's been a good fit for our little crew. All right, you guys, we made it to my house, okay? Here we go. Here we are. Look, there goes my chicken nugget. Oh. Okay. All right, you guys. I love you. I'm going to shut you off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm coming, buddy.